Okay, I just want to get just real quick, just to kind of show the variations in joints and the mortar that's splashed pretty much everywhere. I'm just going to do a real quick thing over the whole house. And anywhere that you see something like this, that's mortar, drops that are staining and discoloring the brick. And also notice the cut faces were supposed to be going backwards, but it seems like it's exactly the opposite. Every single one is facing forward. He didn't put any of the cuts backwards. Almost like they did it that way on purpose. So, okay, anyway, I'll try to point those out. Just to give you an overview on how much mortar staining there is, and just the unevenness of the joints. I mean, some of them are jointed, some aren't. I know it's not going to be perfectly consistent, obviously, but massive stains. Lots of things like this where there's just globs of mortar. Can't really see any of the joints up there, but you can definitely see all the mortar stains. And again, just to point out, this is the main entrance, and all the cut stones are all facing me. Pretty much every single one. So it's really kind of sloppy. It definitely doesn't look like it's plumb. I mean, you can totally see it when you look at it. Some of them are planing away. Actually, I would rather do this and plane away from the house than be tipped backwards. Like most of them are kind of slanting back, so that's not good. This is gonna be a long video. Now, the dealer representative was out today and said that this was probably one of the finest installations that he had seen. So not only were there no issues with it, it was actually one of the best ones that that he's seen. So I don't know what that really says about it. The company. Maybe I'm just an asshole. Yeah, that's probably already been established. And of course, all the way down below grade, actually. It's not even down to the grade, it's below it. Which was probably the concrete pourer's fault, not theirs, but still. You can see all the way back to the scratch coat, the design back there. But it's just, I mean, everywhere. I don't know if it's the light is going to show all this, but they're just, it's really, the mortar stains are, I mean, they're everywhere. I mean, from 10 feet back or 15 feet back, the wall looks just fine, you know, no issues at all. This whole area here is going to be an issue because water is going to get in behind, and then they have the mortar coming up here that actually traps it back in the joint, and with no drainage field, a plane that they have installed in it, where is it going? Yeah, this is kind of pointless down here, but and of course along the seam there, two dissimilar surfaces are joining, and there's no bead there or any kind of joint, anything, not even any caulk, nothing. Well, you kind of get the idea. I mean, it's just pretty much everywhere. You might think it's part of the stone, and I thought it was fine until I actually went to the manufacturer's site and saw how beautiful the stone looked, and then compared it to how mine looked, and I realized the big difference was well, aside from the fact that it's seems to me, now I could be wrong, it seems kind of sloppily laid. I mean, it's got a really, I mean, I don't know, I'll be quiet, but it just really seems like it could have been installed a little bit neater, a little bit tighter. It seems like they tried to do a dry stack, but didn't really know how to do it, or yeah, I don't know. I don't want to speculate. Think there's some mortar on that one? And I showed you on the other ones too, but same thing with the cut stones. Maybe I did this side, I don't know. But yeah, they're all like that. It's gonna be probably hard to see there. All right, so there it is.